something that I would encourage everyone to do as they move forward with their restoration projects is to consider wildlife habitat, not only in rural projects, but urban as well. And one of the best things you can do to wildlife habitat is to utilize woody debris in both your floodplain and your stream. This will provide cover for the animals, but it will also work as a food supply for your benthic macroinvertebrates. So by adding wood to your streams and your floodplains, you're going to increase the population of those benthics, which are typically the larval state of flies, beetles, and crustaceans that serve as sort of the base of the food chain. And they provide food for salamanders, frogs, fish, and so on as it makes its way up the food chain. One of the projects that we constructed recently, you can see the layout of that at the bottom of your screen. For this project, we hadn't designed this to have any sort of wildlife habitat. We thought that it was so urbanized that really we wouldn't have a lot of wildlife interaction. And as we started to check our trail camera photos, we noticed that we were getting a lot of wildlife visitors throughout the construction process. And so we decided that we needed to make a change. We needed to incorporate some sort of habitat and cover for these animals. So we worked up the quick exhibit. You can see there at the bottom, we just put in green X's indicating where we wanted the contractor to place some woody debris. And then we gave them a quick detail that you can see in the upper right. And the contractor was able to implement that, as you can see in these photos here. And not only were they just able to implement it, but they were happy to implement it as well, because instead of having to take this woody debris and haul it off site, they were able to lose it on site. So we were able to use harvested materials to provide nice cover and nice habitat. And the idea here is that over time, as this stream experiences several bankful events, it's going to pick up some of that woody debris and more evenly distribute it across the floodplain and maybe even within the stream itself. It's a relatively easy thing to implement that can have significant uplift for the surrounding ecosystem. So again, I would encourage everyone to try and just incorporate as much woody debris as you can, whether you're working in a rural or urban environment.
Tout ce qui est en lien avec la valorisation des matériaux organiques, quand on est dans le gabarit des os, on essaye de le fixer, que ce soit une souche, que ce soit un tas de branches ou que ce soit du bois rond. Si on est en dehors du gabarit, on essaye effectivement de le promouvoir également avec des contraintes qui sont beaucoup plus faciles à gérer.
Pour l'ancrage des souches, là, les pieux, il faut combien de mètres 1 mètre, 2 mètres en sous-sol?
Ouais, quand ils les ont battus, c'était des pieux de 2,50 m. Ouais, là, ils sont 2 mètres dedans.
Et quand vous faites des pieux, des ancrages en rivière, vous avez un minimum de profondeur d'ancrage de 2 mètres?
Non, alors ça dépend. Sitôt qu'on peut, on les ancre à la souche même. C'est-à-dire qu'on ancre l'arbre abattu à sa souche.
D'accord.
Parce qu'il n'y a pas meilleur ancrage. Après, quand on ne peut pas, on a plusieurs techniques. La première, c'est la technique du pieu. Mais là, il faut des petits arbres.